Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live and when I upload videos. Today, guys, we are going to be having some fun. Listen, y'all voted and the people have spoken, as I've been saying pretty much all week long. We are going over Juice. Juice is the winner, so we're going to talk about that last. So we'll be able to talk about that for as long as we want to. But the runner-up is Menace II Society. So that is what we're going to be talking about. Let me get my girl Moochie up in here. Now, I don't know which one to add to the stream, girl, because you got two.
I do got two. Well, no, I got rid of it.
Oh, you got to. It's
hold
two
up, I
now.
gotta go out and come back in.
I wonder, should I? Okay, I got rid of it. Okay. What's going on? Let me see who's in here. Hey Owens, hey Inga. Uh-oh, she said she got her glass of wine ready to have a good laugh. Okay. Hey Miss Tara. It's there again, but I mean you there. So.
What's going on?
Hey Miss Kara Speaks and Karen Jones and Lawrence. Hey.
Is he still there? How about
now? Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
It's you only on the screen, though. I could see it only back there, so I don't think it's a big deal. Did I say hi to Savannah? I think so. Hi, Savannah. Lauren says, Menace II Society is in my top 5 of all times. Okay. That's what's up, Lawrence. Hey. All right. Well, we're going to go right ahead and get started. I know we are waiting for Nita. Is she coming?
Yeah, she coming.
Okay. Miss Nita, she's coming. Hey, pretty girl. She says, look, I'm ready for juice.
All right, that one that's in backstage, cut that one.
Both of them is backstage.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Moochie. Don't worry about it. Like, it's literally not doing anything. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I see only you here. I'm sure everybody else only sees one. It keeps coming in and out. It's going now, so, you know. Art Love, and hey, how you doing? He said it's showtime. Good evening. Showtime. All right, so it's gone, Moochie. Oh.
All right. I don't know what's going on.
My little earbud thing then came out. Oh, I don't want to have the rest of the show like that. Hold on. Sorry. So, how's it been going? How's your day been going, Moochie?
I'm okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. I can't take the echo.
You have an echo? I don't hear you, though.
Yeah, I have an echo.
Oh, that's why you do.
That's why I kept saying, let me go out and come back in.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to do it one more time.
No problem.
Just remove me from the screen now.
All right. Is that one better?
I think so. Derek, let's go.
Come on. All right, I kicked it off.
All right.
You had the echo?
Nope, not no more.
Miss Kira said she ain't hear nothing, so
I know,
it was you.
I'm hearing it.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard though. Even when y'all don't hear it and we hear it,
it's bad.
Woo, it's terrible. Okay, Eric, what up? Eric,
yes. I was on at 8 with Brilla. I told everybody to come through, so we coming tonight. Everybody heard what we talking about, and we are talking about. They voted for it. The vote was in, and the vote was for Juice.
Yes, it was. Yes,
you gotta stand up and die for that ish.
Yo, y'all making me jealous, man, because Karen Jones is like,
look, the one person I want to hear a quote. Type in a quote from Juice, and the best quote may win something tonight on me.
Karen Jones is like, I rewatched it today, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous, guys, because I got to go straight off of memory. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was watching it.
Yeah, Nita watched it today. And I think Menace II Society Nita watched. So
I didn't get to watch both.
I gotta go off for memory, guys. So I think I'm not sure if I'm plugged in. Hold on, okay, guys. Moochie, go ahead and talk to the people. I gotta
all right, well, let me see who's here tonight. Let's see who's here. Please get those likes up. That's like walking in the room and wiping your feet on the welcome mat. So come on in and let's get it on, y'all. Let's talk about it tonight. We got we got Savannah we got Owen 662, we got HEA, we got Miss Kira Speaks, we got Karen Jones, we got Lawrence Greer. Al, what up, Big L? And we got Pretty Girl, we got Eric S.
Hey.
And Art Love, what's up? He was with us earlier. I told y'all we was talking about this tonight. We're gonna do we couldn't do a deep dive with this because most of us was in our teens and in our early 20s. So we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna revisit it. Yeah. And this is one of the, how can I say, one of the movies that's a classic, a hood classic.
Yes. Factual.
What up, Jeremiah? Hey, Inga.
Where Jeremiah? Hey, Jeremiah. Look, I watch Juice every year. And you know what? It is one of those.
Okay, it's one of those. When it come on every year, you stop and watch it. I agree.
Stop. It's one of those. You can just stop and watch. If I found it on right now, I would just stop and watch. So Inga says she was in her 20s when both movies came out. Mm-hmm. Pretty Girl said, where did they go? Riverside. I love me some Juice. I love Juice and love me some Tupac. Yes, rest in peace, Tupac. You know, they say that this movie kind of he was in character. He stayed in character. Like they said, this movie was the turning point in his life. All right, where he turned on that thug. Yeah, when he really became a thug.
The whole movie that started the persona of him.
Yes, yep. And they said that he was really something else on set with this one. And man, oh man, what he became after that? Because when you go back, right, and you watch early interviews with him, he's just all about he's a very intellectual guy. You know, he's about that revolutionary type dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's none of that thug talk. And it was after this, Bishop came and never left.
Yes. So he took that whole persona he took on as a part of his character.
Yes. Hey, LSW.
I'm saying I misstepped with the words. A part of his personality, I should say.
Personality, yes. So, you want to start off with the hot topic so that we could get off of that, move on, and because everybody ready to talk, honey, about this stuff. All right, well, Pretty Girls with me.
Peter had all of that, so I'm waiting
okay. Pretty Girls with me. She said, I'm going off of memory too, Miss K, but I recall it vividly. Me too, girl. I recalls it, honey. I recalls. It's because it's not like The Wire where I watched it 20 years ago and never watched it again. I watch these movies over again, okay? I watch. Right. Oh, yes. Special Ed cameo?
Yes.
Handsome brother there, honey. Well, you know, we used to run into him. Well, I didn't. Did I run into him?
He's from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. Around if you go, well, you're not from Brooklyn, but there's Avenue D or whatever. Yeah, he would be. My husband would run into him in the store and stuff like that. Yeah, so he would be out there. He was out here in these streets. All right, Savannah says, "Quotes you some crazy man." What?
You crazy man.
Crazy man. So you know that I was kind of tripping, right? But you are right. I am crazy. And you know what else? I don't. Yeah.
I don't give a F about.
Yes. Listen, that's what y'all do. Please go ahead. Go crazy with the quotes, guys. Go crazy with the quotes. So there were some pictures that I was trying to get, and I don't know if it was because they've had some copyright something. They was not allowing me to download them suckers on to my computer. So what I did was I'm just gonna have to share my screen, and that's all. All right. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna talk about Menace II Society. So you watched Menace II Society, right, Moochie?
I've seen it before.
Oh, you didn't watch it today? Okay, that's no problem. I've seen it before,
though. That one I know. I've seen that 1,000 times.
Yeah, so we've seen it, guys, and we're going to talk about it. And listen, like I told y'all already, that this was a movie when I was a kid that traumatized me, especially what happened to Kane. Oh man, I seen the same happen to Kane. 3 cuts in your eyebrows trying to wild out. Let me shut up. Anyway,
Go ahead.
I
It's
just
all right to quote stuff tonight. I wish we
no,
would have
that
did the
was but that
music.
was that was the lyrics, that was
I know. I wish we would have did the music though tonight, because then I
Jay-Z.
would have done the quotes. And I was saying it the first time reading it, and then the second time I do it in the cadence.
Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. So look, this, like I said, I'm gonna share something with you guys. Jeremiah says Shotas was crazy too. Classic hood movie. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna share something with you guys too. Now is that with my boys, y'all, some of y'all know I have 3 sons, and so I don't let them be out in these streets and nothing like that. Well, we don't live in Brooklyn no more, so but even still, I don't give a dag. I don't let them be out in the streets like that. So I would let them watch movies like this, and especially Juice. I think Juice was one of the first like hood movies that I turned them on to, because it was about friends. And I just wanted to warn them, like, you gotta be careful who you're friends with,
Yep.
and your friends can turn on you any freaking time, and just watch how they act. You know what I'm saying? Pay close attention. The thing about, and I'm sorry because I'm talking about Juice, oh gosh, and we on Menace II Society. But the thing about that movie too was that I don't know if they was really paying attention. It's like they was paying attention, but they weren't doing, they wasn't making the right decisions going forward. Like, we need to separate ourselves. This dude is acting crazy. Bishop is acting a little crazy, right? And so that's just one thing that I wanted to let my son see. Like, and they were kind of young when I let them watch it. I got a 20-year-old and 18 and 16. Miss Kira got 3 boys too. Okay, girl. Let me get Nita in here.
I used to. Oh, there she goes.
Hey,
Okay.
Nita the Diva.
Hey, Nita.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay.
Back from school and all that stuff.
Oh,
I
yes,
made my
good.
son watch these movies and the first 48 as cautionary tales.
Right. I remember we were talking about that. Yeah.
Sometimes, look, they could be used as educational tools. Look, don't do this, because you will end up. There's only 2 places where you can go.
I agree, but then again, we got people like Bishop, right?
Well, that's what we trying. Right.
That's
we
what
trying
we
to say.
about.
Don't be.
Watch who your
You see a
friends are.
friend like, you see a friend like that, and he a little too happy. You see how happy he was when they was watching. What was they watching? Valentine's Day or something like that. One of the mafia movies.
I know it was the old
It was an old
James
mafia flick, right?
Yeah, it was an old James Cagney movie.
He was like, yeah, that's how I want to go out. Yeah, just. I'm like, this guy's crazy. Okay.
The apple fall off from the tree. You saw his daddy.
I'm scared, y'all. Like this. Okay, I heard y'all talking. I'm gonna jump in real quick. I did not get to see Menace II Society today because I couldn't find it on streaming. I was able to find Juice, but I did not get to see Menace. So Menace is back from when I was a teenager. Like when this came out, I think I was like maybe a sophomore, a junior in high school. So this is on memory. But when I looked at Juice, I was cringe. Like back then, I thought it was a classic, but now me watching it now, the way our society looks and our culture, like it made me feel a different way in my adult years rewatching Juice. So I haven't seen it in such a long time, and so I was just like, oh, I could talk about it though. But it was a lot of things that made me uneasy, the same way the things made you uneasy in Menace II Society. Like felt like you were traumatized a little bit.
Yes. And I think too, because I was a kid.
With Juice, it was friends. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's more traumatizing for me than just if a regular stranger did it, or if somebody did it and it was coming back to you because you did something. But that whole thing with that friend situation with Juice, that thing took me on a whole nother level today. So
right, I know, I got you, girl. All right, we're gonna get into Menace II Society, but first let me hear. Look, Eric said the first 48 taught me that all murders are solved using informants.
But it taught
and Moochie said don't talk without a lawyer. What else? Somebody else says Montana Max came through with a quote. Why you come through here so early all the time. You said 10:30. I don't give a F what I said.
I don't get up before. I don't get up before 1 o'clock.
Yup. Inga said, "My son watched all these movies with me, so we can talk and discuss it." That's right.
Okay.
Yes. The latest movie that I let one of my sons watch. He's 18. I let him watch Higher Learning, so he was really interested in that one. There was another one that I saw. Art Love said, "You know you don't." You know you don't, right?
Wait a minute.
Oh my
I
gosh.
definitely know that quote.
All right, so we want to do. Oh, actually, I was saying,
Bishop was watching the movie White Heat.
huh?
White Heat. I know it's a James Cagney movie.
Okay. So let me see. Hold on, guys. I said we was going to talk about Menace II Society, but first I wanted Nita to talk about the hot topic first. Let me turn this thing off, guys, because it's making noise. But Nita, you could go on ahead.
Okay. Well, first of all, I don't have my screenshots and I don't have everything that's on my work computer.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Take this off.
But in the daytime when I do a lot of my research, I'm on my work computer. This is my computer. So I know, has everybody seen the T.I. debacle with the comedian? I think her name is something Knight. Is it Crystal Knight, or it's one of those words? But he, whatchamacallit is supposed to be, T.I. is supposed to be doing comedy now. So he is going on the circuits and in Atlanta and different cities, and he's actually going up doing bits, like doing stand-up bits or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he gets on this. Well, he doesn't get on the stage.
I got it if you want it.
Huh?
I got it. I didn't know you.
Oh, thank you, because I don't have anything. I was just about to try to pull it up so at least I can reference the names while I was talking about it. But I just thought it was really, really, really disturbing. And I didn't what's her name? Her name is,
hold up, let me tell you her name.
Her name is Lauren Knight.
Yeah, Lauren Knight.
Lauren Knight. Okay. So they're at this place or whatever. And everybody knows what is going on with T.I. with this whole allegation thing. Allegation. We're not saying a charge. We're not saying something that you were convicted of. We said an allegation, right? Okay. So that's what she said.
She said, are you going to address the allegations?
She said that in response to him heckling her.
Yeah, he was calling her a bee. He was telling her to take off her wig.
Can you let me know whether or not she mentioned him at all prior to him heckling her?
No, she didn't.
That's what I thought.
He was heckling her, and this is what happened. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is a narcissist, Inga. Mm-hmm. You know, I know a lot about that, right, Miss K? I've been doing my research.
Man, it is crazy. So what is happening? Like, okay, there is some aftermath that played out, but prior to the aftermath, the part that I really want to talk about is the unprovoked situation that happened, where she wasn't mentioning him, she wasn't talking about him, and he was heckling her. And Mushi, tell me exactly what happened.
All right, well, I do have the video up.
Okay, get the video. Yeah, because I can go from there as soon as I see it.
It's not here though.
Wait a minute, let me get. I didn't get to it yet.
Oh, said you had it up, so
I have it up, but I can't. I didn't.
I heard the audio video.
Yes, Savannah. He did call her the B word, and then after he called her the B word, he said that he will pay anybody $1 million to produce the footage of him calling her the B word, and somebody produced it like that. Do you think he paid it?
Somebody dropped the receipts right away too with that.
And so if you can lie so quick and so fast about that and tell somebody to prove and you'll pay $1 million, then what makes you think that you ain't lying about these allegations you got?
All right, here it is, y'all.
Lie about something that's all the way on camera that everybody got the whole footage. The footages. Shout out to Cardi.
Right.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
There is nothing to charge me for. Or you know, shut the up for a second. Hey, listen. No. As many times as you joke on that, I'm gonna check your mom as long as it takes. When you stop talking about it, when you stop playing with me and mine, I'm gonna stop saying something. Ain't no mother case, ain't never been no mother case, cause I ain't did nothing wrong and my wife ain't did nothing wrong. And if you keep on playing with me, I'm gonna continue to confront you publicly, verbally. First of all, happy Award Day. We've never had a forum on crime. T.I.'s innocent. I truly believe it. Get it up for him. There is no charge. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't play with me about that. I haven't. Hey.
Where's security?
I'm not.
He right there being a
one thing I am is a comedian. I'm not playing with you. See, now you're getting misunderstood. This is not a rap battle.
Look at all them men.
Look, now he coming up there.
Look at all them men. Look at all them. Look at the security dude.
I'll make jokes about
Look at him. He got
absolutely. No, you're not gonna tell me to
be in a group. No, get off her.
Be very clear. No.
Look.
All right. Well, that's I think that everybody got the gist of it, right?
That's enough.
Everybody got the gist of it, right? Everybody got the gist of it. Nobody came up there to help her.
Nobody.
And I agree with you, Nita. Nobody came up there to help her.
Nobody.
I didn't understand the whole video. Like, I didn't hear anything that was being said. Not that matters.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
have
saying.
bleeped out a
All you
lot
heard
of
was,
Yeah. Do you guys know what they were even arguing about? Is she a comedian?
What happened. He was heckling her.
She's a comedian?
Yes, he was telling her to take her wig off.
Oh gosh.
He was telling her, telling her to shut the F up. She called her the B word.
Joke about her hair, right?
He said that,
right?
Mm-hmm. He said that. He said he was telling her to shut the F up. And then that's when she said, well, when are you going to discuss the allegations against you? She didn't say he was convicted of anything. She said allegations. She said the right term and everything.
Right.
Like you want to talk about me, but you want to talk about me and heckle me. Let's talk about your allegations.
Yeah, she said, I will take my wig off when we discuss your allegations.
Yeah, that's exactly
what that's when he went on the whole tirade and got up on the stage. And baby, when he got up on that stage and put his hands on me, I'd have did my best Karen.
They were saying that this girl Lauren had grounds for a legal suit. And he went in
until she messed everything
over.
He messed up. That's later on. We're not going to talk about that now, but he was definitely in the wrong in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
But when he tried to reconcile, he used these buzzwords. I'm protecting you. I'm supporting you. But that's not what we just saw. That's not what you just displayed. You were snatching the microphone from me. You were holding me in a bear hug. You were heckling me. That's not supporting or protecting or doing any of those things that you're saying. But those words are the words that he used to disarm her. And then so she just kind of like, okay, so he just that whole thing. And it was a no. Like once she started turning that corner, I was like, bitch, I ain't with you no more. I was with her all the way until he tried to like do some kind of okey doke shit, that Jedi mind trick that men do on women.
Well, that's what he did though.
That's what he did.
Over with her. and now everything is peaches and cream.
He was disrespectful. And then she produced the $1 million footage, and he said, "Oh no, we gonna what did he say? Put your cash app in the comments, and everybody gonna hit you up, and yeah, we gonna make this a viral moment."
Yeah, she didn't get no money because she went on. She went on thing talking about it. She didn't get paid.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's all right.
You're fine. Hey,
I'm
Brillo.
so, it was disgusting. I was disgusted.
Ray, hey.
Yeah, he did. He apologized with her on a video today.
Hey, Monique. Hey, Melrose.
Yeah, I heard it too, Inga.
Scratch. He was what actually happened, she actually, like, there was more where he kept going on when he snatched the microphone from her.
Two videos.
When she ended up getting the microphone back, she was telling the security, "Stop acting like a fucking groupie and get him." Like, why is he up on the stage? She is an act on stage, and he's coming up there ransacking all the men sitting around watching him come up there and manhandle her.
Right.
But that's why I said, like, I just want everybody to kind of disband the hashtag protect Black women, because don't nobody mean it. Women don't mean it. Men don't mean it. Stop being disingenuous saying that, because it does not, like, when people do it or when people don't do it, I mean, I think the community doesn't even know what it means. They don't even know what it entails. So it's just like, just stop saying it. Just stop saying it. Like, if these women want to, like, a lot of times women are supporting him and being behind him, and that is like totally wrong. He was totally wrong. But who's gonna say he's wrong? No, ain't nobody gonna say he's wrong. They just be like,
I think that's why he was backstepping though.
He probably is not
control too.
He know that he is not relevant like he used to be, so this is all for that too, you know. Just looking stupid.
Why you think he's doing?
They were scared, Brillo.
Why you think he's doing comedy now? The rap, he's open the rap thing.
Who's that?
Is the president of the Lollipop Guild. Y'all know the Lollipop Guild from the Wizard of Oz, the little munchkins. Did you see how
them people
with his feet swinging? He hopped on the stage like he was like, "I dare you to come up there and do something." Like, he jumped on the stage. Like, I think after he walked off the stage and she got the mic back and she started saying stuff, and he like kind of jumped on the stage like he was doing something, like he was, and then he motioned for the people to give him something to drink. And ain't nobody giving him nothing to drink, but I think when he was saying, "Give me something to drink," is so that he go.
What the heck is this?
That's what I'm thinking.
Is this a quote or is this? What's this? You muted.
Right. Hello.
Why are we acknowledging him? He's a clown.
Like,
he's a clown.
Good night.
He came on in the middle of the conversation, so he don't even know nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's a bot. That's a bot.
Yeah,
all right, I blocked him because I was like, is he trying to get at us or is he doing quotes right now?
Right.
Wow. Got your little 2 minutes. Clowny clown.
Right.
Homie the clown.
But anyway, like,
Loserville.
My little hot topic or whatever. I just wanted to talk about that. I'm gonna talk about it more on my page. I have like all of the things, and I have all of my thoughts, and it'll be well thought out, and you know, we'll just go there and we'll get down the comments. But
awesome.
He was absolutely wrong.
Yes, he was. Anyway, he talking about some wigs. Okay. Somebody made a very great point that his wife wears wigs too now, you dummy. Anyway, I don't care. I don't like, you know what? I used to like T.I. And after a while, after a while, when I started to see a lot, I was just like, I don't know if I like you. You really seem like, I don't like him.
Yeah. You know what? That happened with social media. you get to see the real person.
The real
You don't
part,
get
right?
to see just the music. You don't get to see just the art.
Mm-hmm.
The art may sound good, but if you listen,
Yeah.
right?
Get him, Brills. He said that
saying?
better
Like,
be a quote. Brilsy protects the gems. Exactly.
Ew,
Don't be
ew.
playing.
He's going anyway. He going anyway.
He got the boot. He got the
got
cyber.
boot in the block.
He got my cyber boot up his behind.
He got the boot in the block.
Clear down. All right, let's talk about Menace II Society. Anyway, guys, so who did you watch it today, Moochie?
No, but I know this.
Okay, because I was gonna say,
Katie!
I was, huh?
Hey!
I was trying to figure out where we was gonna start, but you know what I would like to start with? I would like to start with the fact that this guy had a serious, crazy upbringing. Like he really, I don't want to say that when people have an upbringing like the way he had, that there's really no hope for them. But in a way, like it's really slim. You know what I'm saying? Slim chance of you coming out of that life. His father, remember, his father like killed somebody right in front of him. Remember at the table?
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed for something so ridiculous.
What you mean I owe you money?
Yeah. And in the meantime, this is what's going on while his parents are doing his thing. You got Purnell out there showing him how to hold the freaking gun. And then what does Kane do? Kane turns around and he teaches a kid how to hold a daggone gun. You know, and so it's like you just repeating the freaking cycle. Exactly. And the worst thing for what was her name? Ronnie? What was the girl's name? Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie.
The worst thing for her to do was have Kane around. I know she was getting feelings for the dude, but the because of his upbringing and everything, she didn't need this man around her kid, and it almost got her kid killed in the process. I mean, that was really crazy. But you remember how he shielded him? I know I'm going for, you know, we could jump all over the daggone place, but anywho, yes, Burbia Jones, hey. He said that the father was played by Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, Samuel L. Jackson been in almost every movie. Somebody made a joke, I think.
Every movie.
Ted. I think it was the movie Ted. The movie Ted was like, I think it was Ted Part 2. They was telling the girl, like, you never heard of Samuel Jackson? Go watch any movie. He's the black guy. I was like, oh my God.
the black guy person.
I was like, yo. All right, so since Inga said, I feel sorry for your mother, we need to go to this guy. What's his name?
Old Dog
or Old Dog? I be getting
Old Dog.
Old Dog Tate.
Old Dog Tate.
Shout out to Power.
Say about my mama.
What you say about my mama? I wanted to, let me see if I can show you.
Please continue to put the quotes for the movie and so we can read them out.
Yeah, that's the crazy daddy right there. But I was trying to see if I could show y'all old dog. Hold on. I wanted to show him shooting the guy for the cheeseburger situation.
Yes, he was in this, Brillo. He was the father. He played Kane's father.
Who? Oh, Samuel. Yeah, yes, he was. I just showed you the picture. You ain't see it? Hold on.
Look how skinny he was.
Let me show you the picture. There we go with the fro.
Yeah, that was Samuel Jackson.
Yes. And listen, I think that one of the saddest scenes that was another traumatizing thing was when his cousin got shot, right?
Purnell.
At the gas station.
Cousin Purnell.
I thought Purnell.
Not Purnell. I forgot the other cousin. I forgot his other, but he was fine.
I forgot his name, but
Harold, that was his name.
That was so. Oh, wait a minute. Here go the cheeseburgers, yo.
He was fine.
Hey, I got these cheeseburgers over here.
Oh, you said Brillo said his name was Harold.
Yeah, Harold.
So, yo, this was messed up. I was like, yo, this guy just kills any and every freaking body, man. No wonder. Remember when he had
about you, Kevin?
Yes. Remember that scene when he had like the shotgun and he was like pointing. He was like in the living room. He was pointing. They was like,
And
yo,
everybody was jumping back. Yeah.
because he's
You better.
crazy.
You
This
better.
is another crazy friend that you gotta just like be careful around. But honestly, he wasn't as bad as Bishop, because he was, one thing about him is that dog was like he protected his friends.
Right. It was other people.
Right. It was other people. He was just freaking crazy. But oh my gosh, the cheeseburger situation, and then killing the people in the store, the corner store. I was just like, this man is really a loose cannon, okay?
Exactly.
Brillo said he did him a
Exactly.
favor. He was doing crazy things for the right.
Yes. Good night.
No, y'all terrible.
Sometimes it just be for the best.
Oh, y'all are so terrible. This man don't care about no freaking
But
body.
y'all remember what I said about that whole thing? You remember it kind of happened in the beginning of the story about
the robbery?
Cain. Cain.
Oh, with his family, you mean?
Running up on that dude and about the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Running about the girl, and then he stomped the dude out, and then that ended up being a dude that actually killed him because he wanted revenge for how he monkey stomped him in the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that happened kind of
he's
like
a bad guy in a lot of movies.
that wasn't in the beginning though. Like
not in the beginning, but that's what I'm saying. Like I'm referring it to the whole snowfall of how.
Oh yeah, right, exactly. You said it gave you those.
Yeah, that's what gave me that vibe too.
Gave you those kind of vibes, right? Yep, that's right. It's crazy that I'm still scared about that. That's all I gotta say about that. But I had a picture of Sharif up here. I'm sorry, I didn't know that as I was looking through the pictures that y'all could see me scanning through them. Like I was trying to, huh?
We can see you. You look cute though.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was trying to find the pictures. So
yeah, they're gonna have one. It was like, yo,
you better be scared. You better.
Oh my gosh! Look, here we got. Look, Brillo, I got the Jimmy on extra tight. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I ain't been with nobody else. That's what she said. I ain't been with nobody else.
I mean, I think this is why these movies are classics, because back in those days, it was really real. Like everybody could kind of relate to it. It doesn't. You don't have to be old dog. You don't have to be that. But you like a third person, and then you've heard stories, and you've been around, and you've seen it, and so it just the stuff of 2020, 2010, it don't compare, because I guess it's because it was because of that era that it was in. I think that's why everybody's like in love with Snowfall and Raising Kanan, because we really related to that. Exactly. Like evolved over the years. And that feels a little soap opera-ish.
Montana said, yeah, no tigers was in the hood shows back then.
No tigers, absolutely not.
Hey, Danielle. Look, Melrose once said, I recall Clifton Powers coming on to Jada Pinkett's character, I think with Ronnie, right? Kane threatened him with the gun. Look, he did more than threaten him. He freaking pistol whipped his behind. And this is what the result was of that. Okay, some snitching stuff. I'm gonna have to drop a dime on him. You know, but look, Kane in the other one in Belly, I'm gonna have to drop a dime on him eating a banana. This was the first version of that.
Yes, definitely. He jammed up Old Dog.
Yes, he did, which was stupid because did they jump him though? Because Old Dog was with it. I think he jumped him. He jumped in.
When they beat his ass.
They all
when they was playing cards. Yeah, but he was out of line.
Huh?
He was out of line.
He was out of line.
She was telling him to stop. He was trying to touch her and all of that. Once again, somebody came to her rescue.
But listen, let me tell you about that kind of situation. That's what happens when you're dealing with a dude on the low and nobody know about, or you dealing with a girl on the low. you're gonna see people pushing up on the girl that you deal with, and none of these other ninjas know that you deal with her, and then you gotta sit back and watch him all touching on you. This is Kane's mind. He over here touching on my property.
Yep.
You know, this is what he was on.
All you heard was this. And your dog,
pissed.
you strapped, you know it.
Oh my gosh. Jeremiah said Cain is the devil's name. You remember, listen, this is the scene that I was thinking about, where he was talking to his parent, like his grandparents kicked him out, and the grandfather was like, "You're just bad." Like, he ain't got nothing else to say, but clearly you're just bad. Like, we tried with you, but you're just bad. And so I felt bad because they just,
I say I relate to the grandfather.
Say, like, you just bad. You just got to go. All right, you giving us too much problems. You know, me and my wife trying to live our lives
in the golden years.
Yes, and you just stressing us the heck out. So look, after that it was a wrap. But even before that, right? Or was it that same day? Did he walk out of the apartment and then the dude came? Oh, your partner? That's your partner.
No, that was before. That was after that. That was the whole end results of that.
Of him getting kicked out?
Yeah.
Because I thought that was I thought his parents lived in the project.
Then he came back at the end.
Then his parents live in the project?
When he came back in, he was like, that's when he was like,
yo, who watched Menace II Society today, guys? Let me know if the parents lived in the projects, okay? And after he came out, hold on, Moochie. And after he came out of the grandparents' apartment or whatever, did he run into the guy partner? That's what I'm calling. I thought he always say partner in every movie.
I thought old dog came to the door to get him, and then he came outside and was talking to him.
Yeah, and did the guy pull up?
They had the conversation where he was like, where old dog cursed in front of him, and he was like, "Look at where we stay. It's all effed up." And he was like, and that's when he told him, "I heard stories about you, Kevin."
So wait, what are you saying that? They jumped him. They jumped partner, and when they went in the house, that's when the grandfather was saying, "You're just bad." That's what he got kicked out for, right?
Yeah, that's when he got kicked out.
Right.
Okay. He was like, "Get in the house."
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Right.
All right. So, the grandparents lived in Jordan. Okay, go ahead, Inga. She got the name of the projects. Jordan Downs. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, Jordan's down, honey. Okay.
I know they lived in Watts.
Yes,
look at that bird chest.
Oh, he's so cute. He was so cute. He's still so cute.
The bird.
And look at her. She looking cute too. Remember I told y'all I used to be a big fan.
Oh yeah, I was too. We all were.
Yeah. So anything last that y'all want to say about Menace II Society before we go? So yeah, somebody put in here, they did a quote where he said, "My parents, my grandfather," I wanted to find that. But then he was like, "But it's too late now." That's when like his life was flashing.
Yeah, that was when his life was flashing. I was just gonna get ready to mention that because we didn't touch on it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because Sharif's father really tried to get through to him and wanted him to get out of town with all of them. But he wasn't the only one that died. Sharif died too.
I hate that. I really, really hated that.
Sharif really turned his life around.
Yeah, because, and then you see the difference too is that he had a father in his ear. You know what I mean? And he really was trying to turn his life around. And that's another thing. That might be another lesson is like when you trying to get your stuff together, just go. Just go. You ain't got no time to be trying to take your friend. I mean, I know when you love your friends and everything, but look at the stuff that Kane was into. It was, he was in a situation where it was like an any day now kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Any day now, anything that I've done could just catch up with me. And that's what happened. So I don't know, guys. This was
we got to think. Yeah, you go.
But what I will say about this is that you kept seeing how the cycle kept repeating itself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like you saw from her with Pernell and how that just kept on, and then it just takes somebody to stand up and be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing
Right.
this. You know what I'm saying? So
And the thing is, she was tired. She was like, I don't want this for my son. That's why she was moving to Atlanta or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was moving to Atlanta. Was Sharif moving to Atlanta too, or was he just
Yeah, they
moving out of
always
town?
going.
They always going. That was so sad. I mean, the best thing that he did in his whole life, King, was shield that little boy from them bullets. That was the best thing he could do before he got out of here. But
and
yo, what's
and
up
for,
now, partner? Came through.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying just for me, like I just want us to like look at it later on in life and be like, yeah, no, this is not the classic that we want it to be. Maybe we can learn from it, like y'all said, cautionary tale.
Yeah, classic cautionary
Like,
tale.
I don't know, but it, you know, the times that we living in doesn't look so much like too much different. But you know, I'm just like
Well,
I
you
just
know how
hope
they
people
say.
want better for themselves. So
Yeah, you know what they say, ain't
that's
nothing new
my
under the
thing.
sun. But I mean, I feel like it doesn't. I totally get what you're saying, but I feel like it doesn't take away from it being a classic.
No, it doesn't.
It just attests to the fact that it's the same old stuff, just different
And
generations.
it's up
I
to the
mean,
people of this day and age to make a difference and make a change and whatever it is, and that's just what it is. And what
yeah,
it's not,
right.
that's y'all too.
Yeah, Sharif. Lauren said Sharif was going to Kansas, right? I thought
Okay,
he
I
was
know they
going
was
somewhere
all leaving
different.
town.
Yeah, I knew they was all leaving, and I thought they were going separate, separate places. It's funny how they was all seem to be going, all at the same time or whatever,
Yeah,
But
and Stacy was going to play football.
Yeah, everybody was like splitting off.
Old dog didn't like that. Yeah, right. No one, nothing else, just that. So, oh gosh, guys, did you want to add something, Moochie
I said everything I wanted to say.
and Nita?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, guys, we about to go on
The juice.
to juice. We got that juice, baby. So you know that these are four friends, all right, and we was already talking about this. We talked about how we let our sons watch this type of stuff for the cautionary tale and the kind of friends that you hang around. And one thing I'll say about this movie is that I appreciate the ending more than most of the movies from back in the day. Like from the 80s, the early 90s, this movie had one of the best endings to me, in my opinion. Because you can see like what happened with Sharif. I felt like that was so sad because he was somebody really, really trying to change his life and he didn't make it out. And I like the fact that that didn't happen for Q. All right. So Lawrence Greer said R&B. I said R&B. R.I.P. R&B. R.I.P. Tupac. Oh my God.
I was doing the Uchi Coochie, my friend.
Doing the Uchi.
I was doing the Uchi Coochie, my friend.
Oh my God. And that was another thing. I remember some people were saying that moment when he shot Still, when Bishop shot Still, that a lot of people remember that when they went to the movies to see that and they saw Still's hand reach up on that fence, it was like they erupted with like, yeah, everybody was clapping and everything when Still's hand got up because they was like, oh, he's alive,
Oh wow.
Because I'm like, yo, this Negro is just killing every freaking body.
He's like, you already good, get down here because I'm scared as hell. He's like, what are you still doing with him?
Oh, pretty girl said a lot of eye candy. Sure is, honey. All right, so Moochie, you watched it today. Actually, Nita, can you start off? You watched it today. Can you tell us some little points that you wanted to talk about? And while you do that, I'm gonna see if I can find me some screenshots for you.
Well, yeah, I watched it today, and like I said, I haven't watched it since I was like in high school. So me watching it with a fresh pair of eyes, and of course my critical eyes, I noticed the first thing that I noticed is that Menace II Society was much better fleshed out, and that might be according to the directors, the writers, or whatever. But Juice is a very simple story. You know what I'm saying? It was a really, really simple story where, you know, we wake up, we see these boys, everybody, all the boys, they're waking up in their different households. And the one household that I noticed to be the stark difference is Bishop.
Mm.
Tupac's Bishop's household was totally different. His father, something was going on with his father. I heard that somebody said that something happened to his father in a war or in jail or something, and that's what caused him to have like this PTSD. And he was there for his son, but he wasn't there. And so I guess Tupac or Bishop took it in and interpreted however he did, and this is the result product of that.
I love this quote. I'm sorry. I love what Lawrence said. He said Bishop was tired of getting pushed around. He was wrong, but it's a movie about mental health. And I think I really appreciate that, because I think that's what a lot of people, they miss.
That's what
and as an adult, and I'm sorry, because as an adult, like you said, you watch it as an adult and you see it from a different lens, you know? So go ahead, Nita.
Yeah, no. I totally agree. And like I said, the PTSD and stuff like that. But as a child or as a person who doesn't know, you don't understand what that is. You just understand that your father is ignoring you, neglecting you, and you take that in, and then you deal with the outside world, and then the outside world is bullying you, and then he got to fight back. So it was kind of like, I understood it. Like I said, like it made me cringe, but at the same time, I understood it. I just really wished it was a little bit more fleshed out. I think if they would have made like 2 hours, it might have been great, but it was just really, really good. But I love how they integrated that whole PTSD thing, but they didn't expound on it. And I feel like I really didn't understand. I had to like kind of make my own.
Well, it seemed like it was a known thing in the neighborhood because Rodman's people was teasing him about his father.
Right. Yeah. And so it was just like, you know, and the thing about me, the most impactful thing that he said in the whole movie is that I don't even give a fuck about myself. He was like, I don't even care about me. So
basically suicidal in a way. Yeah.
So that's when everybody was like, okay.
Montana Max, hold on. Can I just hold on?
Yeah, you go. I'm good.
So Montana Max says that Raheem baby mama started everything by calling Raheem a boy and not a real man. That led to the robbery. And you know,
true.
The funny thing about that, this whole comment, thank you, Montana Max, is that that's another lesson. You have to be careful with the chick that you got. Sometimes you gotta be careful with a man. You gotta be careful with the chick that you got. And she was the type of chick that wasn't about pushing him to do better. You know what I'm saying? When you got a girl,
I feel like she was.
Is she trying to tell him
that told him that she didn't want her child out there while he was out there in the street?
But remember, she already dealing with another drug deal? Wasn't
I think that was the catalyst? Yeah, because when they showed that cameo with Special Ed, Special Ed looked like he was a D boy, not the rapper.
Right,
he looked like he was a D boy, a neighborhood D boy, and that's what changed this whole thing. Where look, I got to get some bread.
Right. And so even though you didn't hear her verbalize that, oh, you need to sell drugs or you need to rob a store or whatever, it was like
that was like the catalyst.
He's seeing her messing around with this drug dealer dude, and so he's feeling like that's what I got to do to keep my woman. So that's all, that's all I was trying to say about that.
I must have missed that okay.
Look, I could say this is true. Back then, when you cut school safety used to chase your ass.
Yeah.
You had to run from them like that. Listen. It was like, look, what you gonna keep walking? You know I'm gonna chase y'all. And we used to run to the subway.
That was like daily exercise for them.
Yeah, that was some real. That part was some real ish.
You could pick
like
up.
You be like that. You be one of them going right back into school with them. And my father used to say, if I cut class, he gonna cut the ASS.
The soundtrack was fire. The soundtrack was fire. I did
Oh
enjoy
my
that.
gosh.
Yes.
Now let's talk about this because Pretty Girl, she says that when Pac hugged, or we're gonna say Bishop, but when he hugged Raheem's mom at the funeral, oh
Sick.
my gosh, guys.
Sick.
Another thing, and this is one thing that I've mentioned in probably on the lives or things like that, because some people don't realize, like, when this is what happened when BMF came out, and I had this theory about what's his name trying to be what's the dude's name? B Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
How he might have been the one to shoot Terry.
Mm-hmm.
People was like, no, he's down for him, he's this, he's that, da 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 da. Oh, and he was here and he was there. And I had to mention, like, look, I know people that had a part of someone's murder and they showed up to the funeral. Like, when you grow up around that, when you grow up around that kind of stuff.
Yup, your killers come with smiles, yo.
Yeah, when you grow up around that kind of stuff, this is what you see. Like, I don't know what some of these people be seeing or what.
I still believe this to now. Like, as we go into season 2, I still believe B Mickey did do that.
Yeah. Even though in real life, you know, they claim, well, nobody knows who did it, but I feel like as a story.
No, I know. I want to.
They should keep that. Well, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about.
We're gonna go back and watch Miss Kate's theory about B Mickey.
Yeah, let's talk about you. But you know, sometimes these people be acting like they don't know, and I'm just like, oh no, you're down. Then go ahead and watch these type of movies then, because clearly you ain't from there, so you don't know.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so look, Lauren said and pay for the mural. Child.
Do Monique's quote comment after that.
Monique, like, people at my brother's funeral. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh. Inga said, huh?
She said I hooked school all the time.
Hooked. That's cute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we used to have cut parties.
See, and this is stuff that makes me really, really sad. Like, all the stuff that's in the comments, that makes me really, really sad, because at some point you have to, you know, you just kind of feel weird about saying something is a classic, even though you understand that was the life, but at the same time you don't want to keep on upholding that and keep on like glorifying it. Like, you don't want to, you want to make sure we saying okay.
That's why it's a cautionary tale.
Yeah,
that's why we're stressing the fact that it's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know why I feel like I beg to differ on that? Because I don't feel like calling a movie a classic is glorifying it. I just kind of feel like if something is good, because I want to be someone who makes movies one day. That's what I want to do. After I'm out of school with my PhD and stuff, I would love to tackle that and go on ahead and try to do that, right? And if I'm doing something with art imitating life, and you know, and it happens to turn out to be a classic, that just means that I did a good job with the movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So I do get what you mean.
No, it's okay. It's right. Like I said, it's a classic to
to a lot of
but
people.
It's not one.
But I get what you mean, because it's a sad. And the thing about it is so many things that happen like this in real life. So you could imagine how some people feel when they actually watch stuff like that. And it really happens to them. Hey, Monique Nicole. So Owen said these movies were packing theaters back in the day. They really were. They really, really were. So Savannah says Judas was with Jesus' disciples in the Bible. He betrayed him. He sure did. And he betrayed him with a kiss. Okay. I was watching TD Jakes talk about that the other day, saying
like who did what?
Yeah.
Like Louis did.
Judas betrayed him. And it was almost the way TD Jakes broke it down. He was basically saying like, the way Judas did it was like he was showing off, like, I got access to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't just point me out. You had to come up to me and kiss me on my cheek. You showing off, like, you know, like that. That's some real messed up stuff. Somebody else said that people showing up at the funeral that of a person that they had to do with the murder is a sociopath type of trait.
You remember Tommy did that to Angela too.
Huh?
Tommy,
yeah. Yep, that's true. I don't know what they think about it. I don't know if they're coming there because they don't want to appear guilty, or they just come in to see what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, but nowadays in the music, you know what I hate? I hate the fact that they talk about coming to shoot up funerals. Like, they come in to just be totally disrespectful. They shooting up funerals. They messing up the grave site. Yeah, they doing a lot.
Vigils, all of that stuff.
Yeah, they doing a lot.
Now, there was another point that I noticed that was ill in this.
Go ahead.
Q's girlfriend, she was like a grown ass.
Oh yes, she sure was.
She was robbing the cradle, rocking it, and giving it a warm bottle at night.
I was looking at that like, what is she doing messing with this baby? Yeah. Like, what the heck is going on? You over there messing with the baby. But look at how cute.
This is adult guys. Me trying to. Oh my God, this was too funny.
Go get why don't you get a job or something?
Where's the girl with the gold tooth?
Why don't you get a job? I just want to look unique.
Look, I'm just pulling up this because when I was trying to get the pictures, they wasn't letting me.
Talking to.
Why don't you get a job or something?
Look, a nurse at that. Exactly. Like, what is happening?
Oh my God.
Mafia
whole husband.
They sure did.
Nope, I didn't catch that in high school.
Lauren said back up. Listen, Lauren said bag. My wife is 11 years older than me. I'm with it.
Well, as long as you're in high school, you good.
So she was robbing the cradle, rocking it to sleep, and giving it a warm bottle at night.
That's it. Sure.
A warm bottle ain't the bottle of milk.
A warm bottle all times of the day. You a baby.
Hey, sometimes the older woman is the one.
Cindy from En Vogue, yes, that was her. One of my favorites. That girl.
I ain't mad at you, Lawrence. Get it now. Get it.
Undeniable.
Get it. Sure. Let that lady put it on you.
Savannah. I can't tell anyone who to love either.
Right.
Yeah.
Put it on. But this situation though, he's a teenager. Come on. He's a teenager.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I try to point out problematic things because, like, I'm not going to sit up there and be sweeping it under the rug because I feel like as a culture, as a society, we need to do better. And so in 2022, you're not going to be sitting here hearing me saying that I'm going for that stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, it was a classic. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, it was that. But let's do better.
Yeah, Cindy from En Vogue.
Cindy. Yes, that voice. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she looked cute though.
She was Jones.
And that's too young for me. All right, so look, now we got the robbery.
What did he play in? What else did he play in? Y'all remember?
Who?
Slick. Ain't this ain't Slick?
Who's
the
Slick?
Little chubby boy?
Oh, Still?
Oh,
he was in Lean on Me.
Lean on Me.
You like to smoke crack, don't you?
Yeah. Jump. All right, let's stick with the movie now. Q, because these folks ain't gonna let you go to no other movie now. Okay, look, Suburbia Jones
what about
victim.
What about how Bishop died? I felt like he needed something worse than what he got.
Yo, he fell off a damn building.
He should have got worse than what he got. Somebody was actually trying to save his life before he died. And what?
And that says a lot.
The person that he was trying to kill.
Yeah, that says a lot. But that just says a lot about Q. Like, he's not that person. You know, this kid has been with him. They've been friends for years. So to just let his friend, so just to let his friend fall off a freaking a building, he wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, I get that. That's not what I'm saying. I feel
I know. I'm just saying.
A writing standpoint, it could have been a different scenario rather than that being the scenario. And then after, like, when I think about it, when I keep saying that, the only reason why I say that is because when he walked out of the building and then the boy said, now you got the juice, but he never wanted to kill him. So that didn't make any sense to me. So that's the reason why I was just like, That didn't make no sense. Like, I could see if he was trying to get the juice, but he
Right.
wasn't trying to
He didn't want the daggone
No,
He
juice.
just went around killing everybody. He killed this dude too. He killed Rodamans.
Man,
Yeah,
he
That's the one where he said
he
Riverside.
was on the killing spree.
He was. He really
He was like the
was.
Slick Rick record.
And
Another.
And it was just, I
another.
wanted to find that infamous, because for me in this movie, the infamous locker scene where he closes the locker and he right there just looks
right there,
like oh
a
my
horror
God, I
movie.
wanted to find that
That's
picture.
on YouTube.
I
Like
wanted
a
to
horror
find it
movie.
and I can't, and
He
I'm
closed
just
that
like,
locker, he's like,
yo, it's just like I'm gonna find it though. But remember that time he was like watching. Q was watching when Radames and his boys rolled up on him, and he thought that it was gonna be all good. Bishop started talking trash, and then Q was like, "Let's go this way." Like he left him right there. I'm like, "That's right." This guy done turned on y'all, killed Raheem. Like, get the heck out of here. Yeah, Nicole, right? She said, Monique Nicole, that is a classic scene. Seriously, I loved it.
yeah.
Moochie, you said
Omar
you.
Epps played my favorite character.
This one,
in
what you call
the
it, but
movie.
I don't want you to get it straight.
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna find it. But go ahead, Moochie. You
got
go
it.
on. You talk about what you wanted to talk about in this movie.
All right, it's queued up when you're ready.
I got it.
Okay.
But go ahead and talk about what you wanted to talk about in the movie, because I know we got Nita's.
All right, well let's start here. It's been so long that he's been to school, he don't forgot his combination line. He forgot his combination where the guy was, dude, it's been that long.
That's nuts. It's been that long.
Yo, but this is the part where he was like, well, I don't think Q was scared of him, but he just saw how crazy Bishop was.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second time you said that I'm crazy.
Right. I don't know. I probably freaking scared of him too. Like, one of those things where you could be so scared of a person that you'd be like, listen, if it come down to me and you,
it's gonna be me.
Yes.
It's gonna be me.
It might have been like that, because remember, that's how it kind of was on the roof.
But that's how it was when he went to get the gun from Sweets.
Mm-hmm.
And come to find out, Sweets know his mama. Tell your mama Jackie said hi.
Right. I felt like it could have been fleshed out.
Just I was like, what the heck?
Oh my goodness.
You so and so, whatever her mother's name is.
She was like,
he was like, you so and so son, right?
Here you go.
Here you go. Tell your mama Jackie said hi.
Bishop was an overnight serial killer. Now the thing about him shooting, what's his name? Hey Leela. Shooting still, it was like, what for? I didn't really understand.
I feel like he thought he didn't have the stomach for it. He thought that he was gonna crack and break under pressure, and it wasn't no malintent about it. It was just like, I gotta like finish up loose ends. That's
he got to cover his tracks, and he feel like Steel was gonna fold under pressure.
Yeah.
Because he folded right before they went in that store to do the sticker, where they was like, all right, come on, Steel, get it together.
Yeah.
That was the director Eric Dickerson's real life mother. Oh wow, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I was saying with this whole thing, that Q, he had a dream. He wanted to be like a DJ, and he was talented and stuff like that. And so it was like, I just hope he gets out. You know what I mean? You don't want nothing to happen to him. And I was glad that it didn't happen. Like, okay, so remember when I said it's probably one of the best endings compared to a lot of the ending was a little weird, how they just said, now you got the juice now, and that was it. It was kind of abrupt, but I'm talking about as far as him not dying. I was happy with that. because
yeah.
because he gets a chance to do his little thing. And I was just like, look, that's satisfying enough for me. Let me
I
see if
know. I
can
wish I
find-
could have got a Q card. Like somebody Q went on to be a renowned DJ.
Oh yeah, like a right.
Right.
But they did do that. If you watch the end of the movie, you hear Red Alert talking about his mixtape, and then you hear him cutting it up. So you
Oh,
do get that.
nice. Oh, that's
If you
cute.
listen, like when the movie goes off, if you listen to it, you hear Red Alert announcing him.
So Lauren says that it's because Bishop saw Still leave him.
Yeah, when Rodimus was
That's
after
right.
him.
Right.
Okay, that was one of the reasons, but it
Right.
was tying up loose ends, I believe. Because
Yeah.
he wanted to spin the narrative and have Q holding the bag saying he murdered all the people. Because then he went to Samuel L. Jackson's character and told him, look, he going around killing everybody. And I'm going to tell you now, if it's between me and him, I'm going to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was already setting up the narrative.
Yeah, setting it up and crazy, and every time something was going on, he looking out the window and scoping out and seeing what Q is doing and how Q is just with what's his name, just with Still and leaving him out. And I don't know, like people said, this was a lot about.
Well, that's when it was
illness.
at Steele's house.
A lot about mental illness, and he's watching him. I don't know about this particular scene, but I'm just saying, period. He was he was watching them together and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he is just looking like he's being the odd man out, and it's like he couldn't understand why. Like, yeah, that's how it's some.
Yo, he changed soon as he got that gun.
Yes.
It was like a drastic change with him.
Gun. You don't
he got that gun. When he was like, all right, give him back the gun. I already got it. And then Raheem was like, just let him have it.
But the thing about it is that this type of I don't even know. I forgot what the heck I was going to say. I had it and then I lost it. I hate when that happens. It's all right. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say that.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say that it's the same with money. Like they say that you don't know how the true person is gonna be until they get money. That's you see the real person. It's like the same thing with him. You don't know how they gonna be until they got a gun.
I mean, it's called Juice, and I think that was a perfect, reflect. Juice is basically called power. Like we call it power now in 2020. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But Juice is what it was called back then. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. But you guys, I wanted to let y'all know that this director did not just stop with this movie. He did the movie with DMX called Never Die Alone.
Oh yeah, he wrote that book though. That was his book.
He didn't. No, that was somebody else's book, but he actually directed the movie. But he did a lot of TV series.
Yeah, that was a Donald Goines book. I'm sorry.
Donald Goines, yes. He did the L Word. He did CSI. He did Heroes. He did ER. He's done Weeds. He's done
What's
The Wire.
Name?
Huh?
I think somebody said his name already. What's his name again?
His name is Ernest Dickerson. We said Eric Dickerson. His name is Ernest Dickerson.
Nice.
And he's done The Wire. He's done a couple of episodes on The Wire, The Weeds, Law and Order. So he has a very Lincoln Heights. Do y'all remember that show?
Yes. Wow.
The Vampire Diaries. He did all of that. He did Dexter. He did he did 9 episodes on Dexter. He did The Walking Dead. He's done
my goodness,
11 episodes on there. The Hand of God. He's done a lot. The Deuce on HBO. Did y'all watch that?
That was good too.
He did.
Angela said there's a great interview with him on a Breakfast Club. Wow.
Really? I'm gonna have to look that up, Angela. He did 2 episodes of Godfather of Harlem, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
So he's
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so
he has
a great resume and he is still working. So all of the shows that we still know and love, he still has his handprints on it, and he has evolved because like where I'm talking about in my mindset, we're not back there in 1992. Like I like how his filmography has evolved. So I like
Yeah.
where we are now. So
Yes, and that means that he has range, honey. It ain't just about,
yes,
urban stuff, crime, shoot.
love
He
it.
got it all. That's my type of guy. I need to meet him because that's what I'm trying to
A
do.
little
I
bit of
like,
everything.
yeah, I like everything. Shoot. I'm not one type. I think somebody tried to ask me what kind of genre did I want to do. I'm like, I don't stick to genres. Like,
Right.
that's not me. I'm
Right.
everywhere. Okay.
Right.
Monique Johnson, thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. And Inga, thank you so much for the Cash App the other day. Love you. All right, guys. So I think we dwindling down. I told y'all, where's that Ernest Dickinson started under the tutelage of Spike Lee. Okay, that's
I
nothing.
can tell. I can definitely tell. I was gonna say either
And
him or
Omar
John
Epps got a
Singleton.
new movie coming out too.
All the genre. He sure do.
He got a
Yes,
new movie
yes.
coming out. I'm trying to look it
Yep.
up now.
It's called something about the devil you know. The devil.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I watched the trailer and it looked like it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I watched the trailer too. I was thinking about it. I think it came out already. I was like, maybe I should
it's
do a
out.
review, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
be
got
having so
tickets
much
to see it
going
tomorrow.
on.
I'll get a review up soon.
Yeah, I'm like so many things going on. I don't know if I could do a review. I think I've only done like 3 movie reviews on my channel. It's some work. It's work involved, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, so yeah, Inga said it's already out in the movies. So yeah, this was a really good movie. Of course, it was very sad. It was really, really sad when Raheem died. And of course, it was great. Like I said, people was cheering in the movie theater when they saw Bishop's bloody hand touch that fence. Everybody was happy about that. I'm telling you, Bishop was the villain, yo. He was a serious freaking villain. Like remember I told y'all that there's these white YouTubers, they're brothers, right? And the reason why I'm saying they're white is because their channel blew up after they reacted to Boys in the Hood. And after they reacted to Boys in the Hood, people was in the chat. These black people, they like, oh, you gotta watch Juice, you gotta watch Menace II Society, you gotta watch this and that, right? So when they watched Juice, they was just like, yo, he's like a freaking super villain, dude. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, it's so true because he really is like, it's like a scary, if you really like, not the first time you watch it probably, right? But if you go and watch it again and you just look how everything's going around, all they need to do is add the dirt, you know what I'm saying? When he show up, especially in that locker scene, I'm like, this guy.
Yo, that was that when he closed that locker and you see his face?
Yes.
That would have turned into a horror movie real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you can't get away from this dude. He is so scary. Like, what the heck?
Another part we didn't discuss.
Montana Max said that Raheem baby mama is the true villain.
Good night, Montana.
Look, another part we didn't cover was when when Raheem sent Q into the bar to get the cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
And Blizzard was holding up the place, and he
just got out a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Right.
He was like, it was so casual,
and he was with it though.
He was like, "Yo, you want a piece of this?" He's like,
Bishop
nah.
wanted to go in, yeah,
and Bishop wanted to go back in there.
But that's the reason why they came up with the plan to rob that store, right? Because
exactly, it came from that because when he looked out that window, that scene when you showed him looking out the window,
mm-hmm.
he saw Rodman's chasing off some people like they was robbing them or something, and he just was like, I'm tired of running, and I feel like I'm on a track team.
Mm-hmm.
We run from this person, we run from that person,
right?
We run from old man Quillis. I shoot your pee-pee
yes.
off.
Jay says, I wonder if those are the same guys I saw react to The Color Purple. They were saying, yes, I think they're twins. They're twin brothers.
You should
like one is one is kind of chubby and one is smaller, but they are twins. I'm subscribed to them. I like them. But they won't do hoodlum. I keep saying, like, I know when you have like a lot of subscribers, sometimes you don't see you don't see whoever's, sending not sending messages, but doing the little comments. I got a few hearts before from them, but every time I freaking say, do hoodlum, do hoodlum, do hoodlum, like they say they love Lawrence Fishburne. So it's like, if you love Lawrence Fishburne, do hoodlum. Sheesh, man.
That was a good movie, though.
Hey,
I
what
thought
is
he
wrong with
would've
you? I'm like,
played
you won't be,
Bumpy
you
and
won't
Godfather
be
Harlem.
sorry.
I thought Lawrence Fishburne would have played Bumpy and Godfather of Harlem.
That would have been cool too.
I said that in the beginning when we first started doing the reviews on the
And the
Mont's channel.
crazy thing is, Moochie, he actually could, because he's old enough to now, you know, so that would have been perfect.
He played Bumpy, a young Bumpy,
Right, and he could have played an older
in the
one.
Cotton Club.
Mhm.
Then he played him actually in Hoodlum. He would have been able to play him at this time too as an older man. So I was like, why did they get him? And even though Forrest Whitaker is closer to the look of the real guy, I just think Lawrence Fishburne
maybe,
was
but
better
you
to
know
look
what?
at.
You know, Lawrence Fishburne doesn't take all the movies that he's offered. Maybe
Well, that wasn't. Well, I think he didn't do the series because he was on Blackish.
That's what I'm saying. He might have had a conflict, you know.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's probably why he didn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not saying I'm satisfied with who's playing it now. But you know, I just was saying when it first started.
Lawrence Greer said, "Pardon me for a minute, I'm about to rob this joint."
Yeah, that's how he was. He was
Right.
casual.
He put his church finger up like,
He's like, oh, pardon me. He was like, yeah, so how long you been out? Yeah, I just got out the other day.
Yes. Oh my God.
He's like, you want in on this?
Yeah. I'm like, he was like, no. Nah, I'm good, man.
Yes. They listen. Owen said, "I fell in love with Lawrence Fishburne starting with School Days," and that's the thing. Suburbia Jones said that he subscribed to the two brothers that I'm talking about. That's the thing. Once they saw Lawrence Fishburne in The Color Purple, they was open like, "Oh my gosh, is that Lawrence Fishburne? Oh my gosh, I love this movie." So I'm like, guys, just do it. Like, it's to the point where I'm almost ready to like gift them something and have a little letter and send it to their PO box. Like, watch freaking Hoodlum, all right? That's how invested I am. Do it. Ugh. Anyway, but Karen Jones is right. Forrest is definitely killing that role. I'm not mad.
Oh yeah, that's why I said I'm not mad either. Yeah, I agree.
I love Forrest as a bad guy. I mean, yeah, he's like a good, he's like a good bad guy. It's because he's the protagonist. So you're right, he's the bad guy. But it's like when they the protagonist, it's hard to kind of look at them like they bad when they really are bad, you know?
Like how everybody did Ghost.
Right. All right, guys, but that's pretty much that. Did you want to add anything else about Juice before we get out of here? Because I gotta go finish editing my Snowfall, guys.
My last famous quote. If we was there, we would have been able to help him. No, if we was there, would have been 5 dead instead of 1.
Right. And who said that though?
Q
said that, right? Of course, he's the one with the thinking.
I feel like Raheem was the one that kept balance with everybody and kept everything cool. And then once him and Bishop got at it, that's when everything went left. That's all I gotta really say about it. I'm glad we covered it.
Unpopular opinion, I've always felt the way about Forrest since Jason. Really?
Oh yeah, because he was a hurt vet. He had mental problems.
I didn't look at him. I looked at him like someone that had issues because of the whole
the war.
Yeah, the war thing. It was actually really sad what was going on with him. You know, Mad Dog, right? It was sad. I thought it was a sad situation to see him like that, because when they show like the flashbacks to when they were kids, he seemed like a good father. So it was a sad thing. It was sad. But thank you, Owens. Appreciate you. So guys, some people were like, we wanted Boys in the Hood and we wanted you to do illegal tender and everything, right? Because obviously there's illegal tender did not get a lot of votes. votes. Okay, it was like 80 something votes.
Well,
It was like
it was like it's one of those.
You still got the
ones that
poll up?
kind of slid underneath the rug, like if you
Mhm.
didn't, because it wasn't really like black people. It was like
right, Hispanic and stuff. Right,
people of color, but it wasn't black people.
right.
That's what it was. But I thought it
Okay.
was pretty good though.
I
Yeah, legal
really
tender
liked
was only 6%.
Yeah, it was because it was like how many? Oh, 94 votes. It was really low, guys, on the yeah, it was really low. And Boys in the Hood was only at 15. I guess people are Boys in the Hood out,
They
don't
might
really
be
give a-
out. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
I
showing
actually
the
think-
votes, y'all. So y'all gotta participate when Miss K puts these polls up for the next Throwback Thursday.
I actually
Yeah.
think Boys in the Hood was actually a better, more well-rounded movie. Maybe people are worn out because people have talked about it to death or whatever, and people don't really
Yeah.
talk about Juice, and people don't talk about Menace or whatever. But yeah, I think storytelling-wise, critically, it's a very well-rounded movie
Mm-hmm.
from beginning to end.
I went to the movies to see Cornbread Earl and Me.
Cornbread Earl and Me. I had the book.
Yeah.
But I don't think I read the book, but I remember that it was sad. I don't know if I started reading it. It just seemed like it was too sad. I was like, no, it killed Cornbread.
Yeah, Jamal Wilkes from
No
the Lakers
thanks.
played Cornbread.
It was just sad. So so what I'm gonna do is here's what we're gonna do now, because obviously the crime/urban genre blew everything out the water as well. And it's like if I try to do that again to see what kind of genre to talk about for the next Throwback Thursday on this channel, which is next month because we go into Move G's channel next week, y'all gonna pick urban again. So we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go by the second runner-up, which I think was drama, or was it comedy? I don't know. It might have been drama.
I gotta look.
Go
Go back to the thing. Hold on.
Oh
let me go
no,
back
that
to
was
the
a
thing.
different one.
All right, so whichever one it was, whether it was drama or it was comedy,
Comedy was next.
we're gonna do a comedy throwback next time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put up
Ask them
a
to
vote.
put some comedies
Put
in
some
the
comedies in your
comments.
comments.
We already
wanna
have
talk about.
we already have a few. We got The Wood, and we got I think Don't Be a Menace, and some y'all. So y'all got to add some comedy stuff in there so that
engagement
we can start
on
a
this
poll.
video. Engagement
on this
Put
this
it in the
video,
comments.
so that
so
we
we
could
could
go ahead
so
and
Miss
get,
K could create a poll.
yeah, so we could get a poll going. And so right now, guys, that's what I need y'all to do. Think of some comedy movies. I think somebody said I'm gonna get you, sucker, or whatever.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yes,
Comedy
I love Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
really like that movie.
That
That
was definitely-
soundtrack was fire, yo.
Yes, man.
Mhm. So that's what we're gonna do. And here's another thing, though. Since most of y'all love the urban stuff, I was thinking that we can, before we get into whatever comedy movie wins, that we could actually talk about illegal tender, since there's some people that actually instead of voting, they actually put it in the comments like, oh, I really wish you would do.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
See,
okay,
yeah, that's
so-
extra effort.
You're right. And then they asked about it during the chat in last week. So
Yeah,
so,
I did.
right.
I did see that.
Yeah, Low Down Dirty Shame. Oh my gosh.
That's how.
Good comedy.
If y'all watch my theory video, that's how I come in with it.
Oh, where's my pen at? Oh my
That'll be
gosh.
the theory, Boochie.
Oh my gosh, guys. I don't have my pen with me. Ugh, I hate that. So we got
Hold on,
Low
I got
Down
my
Dirty
book.
Shame.
The chat will probably recalculate.
Oh.
No,
Low
y'all
Down
remember
Dirty
Friday.
Shame.
Oh my
Harlem
God.
Nights.
Somebody
Not
put
Coming
lights.
to America.
That's
We
what was it was
Nights.
Harlem Night. It was Harlem Nights. That's what it was. It was Harlem Night from the last time. It was Harlem Nights, Low Down Dirty Shame, Don't Be a Menace, The Wood. Those were the four that we saw up there.
I would consider The Wood a kind of like a drama though.
Drama.
No, that ain't no drama.
But yeah, it was a drama to me too.
Yeah, like a coming to age movie. It wasn't a comedy.
Nah,
though.
that's.
I don't
they
think
got
it was a
some-
comedy.
They got some funny stuff in The Wood.
Yes.
Maybe it's called the dramedy or something like that.
Okay, so The Wood.
My vote is Dead Presidents and Harlem Nights.
But Dead Presidents is not a
Oh,
comedy.
right. No, I'm just
Harlem Nights.
Yeah. Lawrence Greer said Dead Presidents was negative. Nothing positive about it.
Ain't nothing positive.
Low down. Dirty Shame.
I'm just saying.
Montana Max said do Vampire in Brooklyn. All right, guys, listen. We gonna talk about.
We gotta do a poll. We gotta vote on them.
No, I'm saying it's a lot of different movies that they're putting in here, so we're probably gonna go by the most popular one that we feel like everybody.
Talking about some busting loose.
Friday is definitely a classic, of course.
Y'all said "Don't Be a Menace" too, right?
Don't be a menace. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I don't know if I really want to talk about that. I can laugh about it, but I don't know if I want to talk about it. That shit was crazy.
No, the thing with the comedy movies, I don't feel like we could spend that much time talking about them because they're funny. So it's gonna be at least 2 of them. So like we did with this one, the first 2 will win. We will talk about Illegal Tender probably before we start the comedy session to lighten it up and everything.
Okay. Alrighty then.
So Jay said Friday, any of them.
Right. So for me,
part 3.
For my week, I probably will go between either Harlem Nights, New Jack City, and Dead Presidents. So those would be mine. Those I'm just choosing what y'all threw out there. That's my choice. I ain't gonna be letting y'all do whatever, but we just gonna talk about it. So
wait, you gonna do throwback on your channel?
I might. That's what I'm saying. Those are the ones. If y'all don't do it, then when it gets to me, then I may do those. Those are mine. Oh, I love Four Brothers. Oh, Jeremiah, yes.
Oh yeah, Four Brothers. Yes.
I do love Four Brothers.
That was good.
Yes.
Okay, so
Four Brothers. I used to watch that back to back. I probably could say the lines. Oh my God. Yes, I did like that. Miss Kara, cut it out.
Belly. Oh, we definitely need to do Belly Moochie. I already was thinking about that, girl. All right, well, that's pretty much that, guys. We getting ready to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for being with us. We've been in here for 1 hour and 31 freaking minutes, okay? Doing the Gucci. Gucci. Boomerang is yes, good. All right, so we have all these things, and we definitely need to do Belly. Like without even y'all voting, we just gonna do Belly one of these days. We ain't gonna...
Blue Hill Avenue. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, that was good too, y'all.
Oldie, yeah,
that was good too.
Oldie. Okay. And I think that's one of the ones that's kind of slept on a little bit. So Blue Hill Avenue, that's interesting. Okay.
Booty call. Higher learning is definitely something that we need to do. That's drama. Moochie, can you write that down for drama? There's another drama one that somebody put up there. I think we'll say Dead Presidents is for drama as well.
It was Higher Learning.
Really? You want to put that with crimes?
Dead President. That's like a crime drama.
Yeah.
I
guess because it's not like the urban kind of,
Okay. I got it.
Yeah, so we'll just put that in with the crime drama or whatever, you know. We do Dead Presidents on there. And what else did they put for drama? Oh, Color Purple. That was from the last week. We've had that on there for last week. And that's for drama. And I think that's it. I don't know anybody else. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. That's so we'll have the vote for the next time.
We got a lot of stuff to vote from, y'all.
Oh yes. Okie dokie, guys. Thank you so much once again. Yeah, hit the like.
Leave a comment.
Devil in a blue dress. Hey.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Come to us tomorrow. We're doing Game of Thrones season 2, episode 4. My channel 8 o'clock.
And I will be doing Winning Time, y'all. Winning Time Saturday.
Yes,
Winning Time is going to be a live thing, and we are on episode 5.
And then on Sunday at 8 o'clock, we are talking about Power. Episode what? Power
9.
episode
Oh,
9
episode 9.
that we might as well
It
probably
looks like
not
it's
even
gonna be
watch this
good,
daggone show because they done leaked every freaking thing. I mean,
Right.
my gosh. Oh, Poetic Justice. Can you put Poetic Justice on your list, Moochie? I'm sorry.
Girl,
I
go
mean,
ahead and
sending
just
you
put
everything.
every
I'm just
movie by
typing
John
it.
Singleton on your
Okay.
list because
Huh?
I said just put every movie by John Singleton on the list.
Right. Yeah.
Poetic Justice. Oh my God, yes.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed night. Norris Fried. Thank you. Great set show, ladies. Blessed evening. See you Friday. Yay. You guys have a blessed one. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Right.